morning, Springton Lake. My name is Baven.
And I'm Nola with your morning announcements. Today's Friday, January 3rd. Today is a day 7-4.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wow, this week really flew. It's Friday already.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Attention Board Games Club members. The Gold Group will meet next week on Wednesday, January 8th after the 3:05 bell in Mr. Lazaro's room. Please refer to the list of students in this group as well as our other meeting dates for the year in our Schoology group. See you then. The next meeting for Donuts and Devos will be Friday, January 10th. Donuts and juice will be served and all students and staff are welcome. Please see Mrs. Symington or Mrs. Cliff with any questions.
Let's check in with a special guest to talk about cell phones.
Oh, hey there, Spartans. Time to take your cell phones and put them off and away.
Let's check in with Dr. Sal.
Hey Spartans, it's Dr. Sal coming your way today. Happy Friday and Happy New Year! I hope that you had an awesome winter break and that you're starting to settle back into a school routine. Pretty easy way to do that with a 2-day week. Yes, it's already Friday, but I hope that you had an awesome holiday. Now, with our return from winter break, we only have 3 weeks to go in the second marking period. Hard to believe. We're going to officially be at the halfway point of the school year in just 3 weeks. So this is a good time to be sure that you are staying on top of your grades, checking hack, making sure that you know if there's something that's due, and reaching out and asking for help if you need it. Only 3 weeks to go before we bring a closure to the second marking period. Now, because it is now winter, and believe it or not, I heard on the news last night that they are talking about some possible snow for next week. I wanted to be sure that everybody knew what to expect in the event that we are not able to come into the building because of snowy weather. So this year, we do not actually have any traditional snow days built into the calendar. Instead, any of the days that we have where we are not able to come into the building because of snowy weather or bad roads, it is going to be what we call a flexible instruction day. This means that you are going to be attending a shortened school day via Zoom from home. And I want to be sure that before we get into this, that you know how this is going to work. So I'm giving you this preview. I am going to post the schedule in Schoology so that you have that, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So basically, again, we're doing this so that we don't have to make up these days over spring break, so that we don't have to extend the school year later on into June. We're going to be having a shortened school day that begins at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. So yes, you're still going to get to sleep in late on one of these days when it's snowing outside. You will be Zooming into each one of your classes for 15 minutes. That first class is happening starting at 9:30. And that's where we're going to take official attendance for the day. So if you are in class at 9:30, you're going to get marked present for the day. If you're not in class at 9:30, you're going to be marked absent. If you show up later in the day, well, it would be like you came late to school. So it's really important that you are in your first period at 9:30. That way you get credit for being present, your teacher marks you present, and you get the instruction. You'll be going to each one of your classes for whatever day of the cycle it happens to be. Your teachers will all post a Zoom link in their Schoology. So you go right to Schoology. It'll take you to that teacher's Zoom classroom, just like a few years ago when we were having to be at home from time to time because of COVID. We're going to be learning from home. Again, each one of your classes is going to be 15 minutes. There's a break built in. So during the period that you would normally have lunch, that's going to be a break for you. The day will end at 12 o'clock. Your teachers are going to be available for optional office hours before the start of first period and after the end of ninth period. They're going to be available for a half an hour at the beginning and end of the day. If you need to touch base with a teacher, if you have a question, if you need extra help, maybe you need to make something up and you need to talk to a teacher about it, they're going to be available for that. Again, I want to be sure that you know what to expect. It's not a traditional snow day, but again, you are going to be able to sleep in later, and the day ends at 12 o'clock. So if you want to go out sledding or doing any of the other fun things that you sometimes do in the snow, you're still going to have a chance to do that. I'll post the schedule in Schoology just so that you are aware and have all of the details. I appreciate your attention. Now, because it's Friday, it is time for our weekly Friday Funny segment. Let's see, what do I have for you for the first Friday Funny of 2025? So I hope that you had a good winter break. Over winter break, I had a good time. There was one night where I was unfortunately trapped overnight in a snow globe factory. I'm doing okay, but I was a little shaken at the time. So one of the other things I spent a little time doing was reading over the holidays. I'm reading this book. It's about anti-gravity. Man, it's so good, it's impossible to put it down. So with the holidays, like many of you, I did a lot of online shopping. And even though the holidays are over, the other day I decided to order a couple of extra things on Amazon. So first, I ordered a chicken, and then I ordered an egg. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'll let you know. All right, Spartans, I hope you have a great day today. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the football that's going to be happening this weekend. Lots of football coming up this month. Hopefully our Eagles continue to play well as we approach the playoffs. Whatever you do, have fun, stay safe. And again, just in case for next week, be aware of that schedule for our flexible instruction day. Have a great day, Spartans.
School.